was like, hey y'all, we gonna do this next week. Make sure y'all got your VIP ticket. So I'm still figuring out what to call y'all. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm still trying to do like what I should do, like to make like an intro, you know, like what's up y'all or something. Yeah. So, you know. I'm sorry. But as you see by the title, I'm doing a story time of how February we made a strip club at the park. That's it. That's all. Hey, I'm gonna try to find somewhere else to film, you know, cause like just the back of my room, it's not okay. You know, I just folded my cover. That's really it. Like my iPad, I really don't get on it, but I was just on it cause I was work. Yeah. So I'm gonna show you how I started. So it was just one day. I know it was like on a Thursday, but we turned to be like a 2-day thing. So I remember on a Thursday. Well, I wouldn't say like on Thursday. I just know it was a 2-day thing. So I'm gonna make it be like on a Thursday and a Friday. So say like on Thursday, we went to the playground. We had recess. Obviously, recess was like at like 2:30 to 3 o'clock. Then we'll come back in and do like a science. So, and I went to Fern Creek Elementary. So we went outside or whatever to recess, and then so my friend, we called each other sisters throughout the whole year, and then at the end of the year we found we was cousins. But I won't say no names. Her name would be M. So M went out with okay, so look, me and M, we went out with the same boy. Crazy. And we got each other's sisters. It was cousins. But yeah. So we'll call the boy Circle. So in the Circle, I think they was like freshly broken up, I think. Because like he was trying to be like all mean to her, you know, but thinking of who is that? So we was outside and there was a pole at the playground. You know how they got those big old poles. So she was going down there, and Circle, he was like, saying, yeah, go down that pole, you nasty. She went on the pole like a stripper. So this, like, I guess, like, some of the dudes who he was with was, like, hyping him up and be like, no, boy, she's a stripper and stuff like that. So, then, yeah. So, like, we was like, we should make a strip club or whatever. And that day, and like I said, we had science once he came back in. So we really wasn't doing our science work. And I remember we had made like VIP tickets or whatever. We had made like bodyguards and stuff like that. So then next day is Friday. And like before we go outside or we're at lunch, everybody's getting VIP tickets. We writing people's names down on the list. And it was me, Circle, and then I'll say Monkey, because he looked like a monkey. I'm not trying to be mean, but he looked like a monkey, and it was a joke. Like he was laughing at me when people called him a monkey. So Monkey, M, and Circle, we was like the ringleaders of it all, you know, like that group of girls in that class and group of boys in that class. That's how it was. So so we was the ringleaders of it. We was writing people's names on the paper with the VIP list and stuff like that. We were really trying to do out the white kids. I mean, it was whoever wanted to be there, just whoever wanted to be there or whatever. So so with that being said, like we could have like food on the playground, and I remember I had bought some snacks or whatever. And yeah, so that day we had went outside. Everybody got their tickets or whatever when they got their tickets. And then so we came in there, and everybody, it was a whole lot of kids. Like first it was just the group of boys and the group of girls who really hung out together, and we all came to the stripper pole. So with the strip pole, it goes girls going down, doing the splits and stuff like that. It was just little stuff. And then we have bodyguards, and then the main boys and the main girls. And then I remember like everybody started coming around and stuff like that. And we was just outside. We was 5th graders, just it was a strip club. Like, so we was planning on doing it every day. It was like, hey y'all, we gonna do this next week. We gonna do this next week. Make sure y'all got your VIP tickets and stuff like that. We got in trouble and we got caught. Okay. So I remember it was a teacher. I'm gonna just say her name. A teacher. Her name was Miss Lucky. Like, she was fat, but like, I mean, that's what she was. I ain't trying to be rude. She was fat. So it was Miss Lucky, and she came over there, and she was like, what's going on? This and the third. But that wasn't my teacher. But my teacher name was Miss Waltz Paulin. And then I remember like Miss Lucky and Miss Prater's class, they used to like switch classes. But Miss Waltz Paulin and Miss Miller's class, they didn't switch. And it was only 4 5th grade classes. So it was like Miss Prater and Miss Luckett, they like swapped classes like every other day, I guess. And then it was just me and Miss Miller's class. And we just knew each other. And then I think Miss Miller and Miss Waltz Paulin, they was like best friends or whatever. So yeah. So so like it was crazy. Like, so she came over there, she asked what we was doing. So they took the VIP list, and like it's like, okay, so Fern Creek, if you haven't been there, it's like Fern Creek High School right next to it, and then Fern Creek Elementary. So when you come in, it's like houses like behind the park, basically. So like you'll go to the park, and then of course the park is fenced in, but it was like a picnic table, and there was a couple of trees, and there was a house, and the house had fencing around it. So a boy, he put the paper over the fence, but like you could stick your finger through and just drop it. So they dropped it over the fence or whatever. It's like, we want to see the evidence, Long story short, we all got in trouble. And so the teacher and the student, they went out and got the evidence or whatever, and they found like the ringleader's name at the top of the paper, which is my name, Circle, M, and Monkey. And so our names at the top of the paper. Of course, we got in the most trouble. And then so like they sent it out a letter to the whole school. And like I remember we had this glow party and like or whatever. And I think it was like we either couldn't go to the glow party or we had to like miss a recess and go to the detention. That's what they call it, detention. And so we was like, we gonna miss recess. So they sent out a whole letter like it was a lockdown, and we had a lot of lockdown drills because like people at Fern Creek High School, they used to bring guns and stuff. So we had like a few lockdown drills. But then so like they sent a whole paper out to the whole school saying that our 5th graders, they made a strip club at the playground. So if your kids is coming home making a talking about there's a strip club at school at recess and everybody's talking about it, just know it was the 5th graders and we're not doing anything bad at school and stuff like that. So I remember we had to go to detention during recess, and I remember his name was like Mr. Richard. I don't know. I knew it was like Richard. I know it was one of those. So yeah, but like, it was bad. Like making a strip club. Like who are we trying to make a strip club? Like, are we getting money? No. And my thing is, it was just funny because like everybody had a poker face, just that was stuck when the teacher came over there. Like we couldn't run, of course, because we're gonna look guilty as charged. So everybody was just like, damn, y'all, we got in trouble. People was crying. I know Monkey, he was crying. He was like, my mama gonna get me. Mama gonna get me. I'm getting in trouble. I'm getting in trouble. You know me, I made a little lie. I tried to make a lie and be like, no, mama, that was them. I was just right there. Come to find out when they sent the paper home, the ringleader's name was our name on the paper. We got in trouble. So yeah. Then so like we went to what's it called? We had to go to detention. That was like our first time in detention, and it was like they was threatening us, not letting us go to graduation. They was really taking it serious. Like it was close to graduation or whatever. It was like at the end of the school year, and it was like, do y'all want to graduate? And middle school they don't play and stuff like that. They just trying to scare us or whatever. So After that, we like it was just over. We ended up going to the glow party. We ended up having like different parties or whatever. But our teachers, she was nice, but the only time she was mean is like when it really came to be like big stuff, you know? Like she didn't play like say somebody got into a fight. Like she didn't play. Like she was on you. And so like if you don't do your work, she was on you. This is her, she was on you. Yeah. So yeah, it was it. But like it was just crazy because like we have 5th grade. We get a strip club. That means like we was really bad. And like we used to have kick groups. We used to I'm lame. But you know, I'm just trying to start a YouTube channel. I'm just trying to get good. I'm trying to get some Skrilla. You know? Skrilla, you know, some with your boy. With your boy. I don't know how to dance, but yeah.